Screens on. Hey. Coffee. Keys. Let's go, Neverland's in motion. Tech talk on the radio. Ellen in the hot seat. Jerome with the sharp take. Hey. Kelvin brings the deep dive. They're live when you're barely awake. It's Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. Hey. 0845, let the insights flow. From Azure clouds to data centers glow. Microsoft 365. Security in the know. Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. Netherlands, we're ready. Let's go! From Rotterdam to Amsterdam. Every team, every play. Tune in. Tune up. Take a stand. Build your week with the crew on demand.
Microsoft Monday Morning Radio.
Oh! 0845, let the questions roll. Azure. Dock ya. Lock your systems closed. Microsoft 365. Security on patrol. Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. Netherlands, you're ready. Let's go!
Let's go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we're here.
We're here again.
We're here again.
You had
yes.
to miss us for 1 week.
Yeah.
Last week, unfortunately, because we were all somewhere else doing stuff.
Doing
but we're
stuff.
back again.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, I think everybody was on a holiday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think you went on a holiday, but you're just lazy not to do it.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. No,
Yeah,
then
I need
just-
my 2 men in order to do the actual radio show.
Oh, you're...
It always takes a village and a team.
I love the dependency
Exactly
that you have.
Just say we're working better together.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. and welcome to this Monday morning radio of the 11th of May. I would say March, but it's May already.
It's May already.
Yeah, we're in the last quarter, 2 more months, and then we closing our year. Looking quite good. If I look from where we are, our perspective, the pipeline and stuff like that. If you're looking from a security perspective, I think we're doing quite okay.
Yeah, we are. And I also learned that the first ME7 deals already landed.
Yeah, multiple
Last
also
week,
even.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So now we need to deploy the stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
after the fiscal.
But there's a lot of stuff happening. So if you look at the year, and it's kind of funny. Let's talk about what you're doing in this period of time. I think that's good to see in the different roles. So I think that's maybe a good conversation for today to have. That people also understand what does a GTM do, what does a solution engineer do, what does another solution engineer do.
One solution engineer
What's your
talks to
solution
another
engineer?
solution
Copilot that
engineer.
we got here, but we can also discuss what sellers are doing, how to get looking at pipe and stuff like that. So we can have a little bit of a discussion about that, so people know the different roles and who's involved in closing the year and setting up the new year.
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
that's an interesting topic also for today. So good
Definitely.
morning everybody out there listening to Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. We just got in. We're still waking up a little bit. So we felt like, okay, let's start with a little bit of a song, right? Just to get you guys a little bit up and running. And
This is a great one.
Yeah, we just want to have like a very small, calm, soothing song for you this morning. When you
Sun
wake
shining.
up, sun shining, a little bit that drizzle in the air, breakfast in the morning, and what's better than cold kimono and to tomorrow, right? Love it.
Yeah. I think 15 that I was. Oh, me and my friends, we smoking marijuana, and we dream our life up so easy. Pushing on a skateboard, listening to D-Lock, kick, push, ghost, man, I could go forever. The team that I was, 15 that I was, it's so easy. Teacher try to tell me what I don't know, but I was just a youngin' in the work, so I put my headphones on, singing, ring the alarm, another sound is dying, whoa, hey. Feel the sunlight on my skin, I'm the best I've ever been. Feel the moment turning into tomorrow. Feel the sunlight on my skin, I'm the best I've ever been. Feel the moment turning into tomorrow. Alright, 18 that I was. Oh, I took a plane out to another nation just to see who I was, to meet who I came to be, Put my foot down on the soil. Traveler, teach me about your foreign coin. I was just a smile in a backpack. Listen up, I didn't even search, but I found my soul. Feel the sunlight on my skin. plus, 30 something plus. Still the same friends for the little town I grew up. Still making new ones. I opened up my arms to greet them, to greet them. Sing something for you, sitting on the sofa. Write a couple songs in Venice Beach, California. And as I step outside, I fall into the gold blue summer sky. Feel the sunlight on my skin. I'm the best I've ever been. Feel the moment turning into tomorrow. Feel the sunlight on my skin. I'm the best I've ever been. Feel the moment turning into tomorrow.
Gold Kimono. And To Tomorrow. You like that song also?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's waking up a little bit. A good
It's
wake
a
up.
good start of the morning, yeah.
Good start of the morning, indeed. Again, welcome everybody to the Monday morning radio show. And we're just talking about a short week that we have right in front of us.
Yeah, just 3 days.
Yeah. So for the people who don't know, we have.
Ascension Day?
Yeah, I cannot say the word.
Ascension?
No, I tremble over the word. I sometimes say assassination day. That's something else. But it's really.
You usually have that on Friday.
Yeah, exactly. That's suicide day. No, that's another day. But no, it's. Can you say it again, please?
Ascension Day.
Ascension Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
And on
fully
Friday
acquired.
is the day after Ascension.
Yeah, and you're also off.
Yeah.
Or let's say the office is closed. And these are like the days you can also exchange with other days.
There are
Yeah.
interchangeable days depending on religious type or of preference that you have.
Yeah.
So you're able to interchange that. So you're able to work on Thursday or Friday depending on if this is a holiday for you or not.
But this is something you should already
Yeah, it's not
inform
something you
before,
decide
right?
on the Thursday morning saying,
No.
"Hey, let's go." Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Because I have to work on the 2nd of Pinksterendag.
Oh, the 25th of May.
Yeah, the 25th of May. So that's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to fly out to Copenhagen because I need to be at that. But other story. But
That's, I think, a great bridge to the work as a GTM.
yeah, no, exactly. We do a lot of stuff with that. But for the people, so the office is closed on Friday. So be aware. So if you think I'm gonna work, don't go to the office because the office is closed.
Yeah.
I think that's also good to mention because people
Yeah.
go to the office and go like, oh, geez, the office is closed. Why is that? And you go like, yeah, no, but yeah.
Yeah, and another maybe great tip, because I noticed that
Yeah.
many people actually don't know this. So the office opens at 7
Yeah?
in the morning. In case you were wondering, how early can I come to the office? But we also have showers in the office.
Yeah, I know.
It's in the garage. Yeah, you do.
The sun
But
is shining, so you
I
can get on your bike.
No, but
and
look, people
go to the
bicycling
office.
over here. I don't know why you should do that. But
Or
that's-
people running before going to work.
I know a few people who cycle from Amsterdam to here. So,
Yeah, and so there are actual showers that you can use, and there are towels that you can lend at the reception.
Oh, really?
But people didn't know. I've spoken in the past month to people. They were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, do we have showers? Where is it?" So it's in the garage. It's on the right side, or if you're standing in front
Oh,
of the
I thought it was here
slide door.
on the first floor here at the end, where
No.
near the elevators.
you're able to test that. So you go out with your rope and to the side.
Let's see what happens, right?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, if you see me walking with a rope, then the wrong door. You
Points him
wrong
to the
door.
right direction,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
So if you want to cycle over here, you think like I'm all sweaty and stuff like that.
Great weather is coming.
Yeah, so that's a very good tip. So if you want to do that, that's an option also to do that. And you can get access also earlier before 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so the showers are open before 7,
Yeah.
but then the towel is only at the
Yeah,
reception
then you
after
bring your own
7.
towel.
Exactly. BYOT.
Bring your own towel. So no, that's good. So usually I'm here like before 7 o'clock on the Monday morning just to set the things up for this amazing show that we have.
But then you're
Yeah.
waiting till 7 to...
So
For the gates to
Yeah.
open.
So next week we'll have guests.
Next
don't
week we
guests
have
now, but-
2 guests.
And what we
yeah.
want to talk about today, and if you're listening and you have also an opinion, please do just leave it in the chat. We love to hear from you. It's of course the fact that Q4 and Q4 is a little bit of a strange kind of quarter because we are closing the quarter, but we also starting a new year. And especially for you guys, what what's the most busy things like a system engineer is?
Start of the ultra marathon.
Yeah.
Start of
So-
the ultra marathon.
You have to close everything that there's to close in Q4, but you also have to plan ahead for everything that is coming for FY27. So multiple discussions, at least from my end, from the team, on what are we going to do next year. Do we still have anything that we can still maybe close this year?
Or bring forward.
And let's also not forget on that as well.
Yeah.
So it's for me the more intensive time of the year, but also having good discussions. Okay, what should we focus on next? Which customers do we need to, let's say, revamp to see if we can push some more out of it? Let's say push is maybe not the correct word, but get better traction.
Yeah.
So I really love this period because it's not also nailing down on everything that you have to do, but also having more strategic view on what do we want to do, where do we want to land, where does the customer want to go. So yeah, I really love this period of the year, regardless of the weather. Yeah,
Oh, that's true. That's
Well,
true.
it's sunny,
that's true.
sunny.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
always helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so as a solution engineer, we're responsible for the tech win, so to say,
Yeah.
which means that customers do need to say, "Oh, I really want to use Purview, and it's a great solution."
In your
Then I
case,
did my
Purview.
job well.
Yeah,
In my
okay.
case, Purview.
And how
For
do they
Kelvin,
say
it's-
that? They just call you and say that, or do they write it down? Or
Yeah. No, they say it.
Ellen,
Every
Purview,
meeting.
love it. Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a sticker. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, handing out
No,
stickers.
but how
and
does
then
that
I did
work?
my job. Yeah, so our purpose, our main goal is to make sure that the customer is happy with the product and it solves their solutions or like the questions that they're having. So we're doing demonstrations, so we do demos, we are showcasing how to solve their problem. So sometimes we recreate their issue in our demo environment to showcase it step by step. We're showcasing what the interaction is of, in my case, Purview with, for instance, Defender, or with Intune, or how different solution areas are coming together, or with Copilot as well. And then we're having the conversations with customers also, how this could work in their environment. So not
Exactly.
only from a greenfield perspective, but really thinking along with the customer and sitting next to the customer on solving their question.
And that's where we also see more and more collaboration coming together, right? Because in this case, it's not only you addressing Purview, but also from my end addressing Purview or addressing the steps that you need to take
With ME7, you mean?
with ME7, but
Yeah.
also with Copilot as such, data labeling, etc. So we are,
Yeah.
let's say, working more and more closely together. Where usually it was more, okay, this is security, this is modern work or AI workforce as it is today. We're now, let's say, we are acting more as one. Because we need each other to go forward for especially an ME7 deal,
Yeah.
but also for Copilot.
Yeah.
So I really rely on my let's say technical security SE to drive the deal forward because we need each other in order to proceed.
And what I notice is the conversations that we're having and the zwaartepunt.
Yeah,
The main focus.
The main focus
Yeah.
is indeed prior to the deal, and most even 2 months before the deal, there should already be a tech win, because if the customer is not convinced of the technical solution, then most of the time there are no commercial conversations.
Yeah.
But sometimes we also have commercial conversations prior to technical wins.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting playing field, that sometimes something is already sold and then we still have the technical conversations to convince the customer and to bring them along of what the solution can bring to them.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you say that, right? You're talking about we need to do more together. I think if you look from a GTM perspective, in my work field, then this is exactly what we're trying to achieve. So we're thinking about what should be the ROB within within Microsoft to see, okay, how can we land ME7 in the right manner? Who does what when? Who takes
Yeah.
ownership when? All these kinds of things, and how do the programs land to that? So you got these a lot of programs. We got the MCI programs, we got the EAS programs, like the discovery workshops, you name it, and all that stuff that we have in place, all the goodness that we have in place. How do we land that with customers? And I think the main difference, what you're also seeing, is you're working in enterprise space. I work in SME and C space. So we do a lot of what we call CSP, and those are different kind of contracts that usually are for a year. It's also 3 year CSP, but we have mostly have like a year contract or a monthly contract even. Some have. So for us, it's a continuous rhythm where you go like, okay, we have a 3 year contract in place, and then we deploy
Expand
it
the
and roll
business,
it
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But with us, it's like every time it's like movement. So it's a little bit different, and we look at how ROBs needs to be placed. How do the programs align to that? What kind of offers do we need to land? And that's a fun. I think the most fun in my work is always in Q4 because I like the planning part. I like building out the
Because you're
programs.
already looking into next year.
Yeah, you know what's happening. So looking at the new solution place, and we now know the new solution place for security, what's going to land, how do we talk about that, who's going to be the solution play leads from Corp in our case, who's going to do what, how do we bring it into play within the organization, in the local organizations. So France Benelux is like an SME and C cluster. We got UK and I, we got Western Europe, we got CIMA, and we got the DACH region for whole of EMEA in total. Then how does that land? How does that work? And it's a fun period of time.
And I think also an important one, because what we noticed in the past, I think 2 months since Agent 365 has been landed and GA, you're noticing that there is an kind of like an interesting tension between, okay, who is owning Agent 365 conversations? From a specialist perspective, from an SE perspective. And I was once in a meeting very early when Agent 365 just was out. We had 3 SEs and 2 specialists that were all in the same meeting with the customer. And then we're already with 5 people. And then, well, as an example, 2 people from the customer, which is very...
Work like that. It's
Sounds like a Microsoft bus. Huh?
Exactly. And then you were back to the old days where we had indeed the Microsoft Buzz.
And that's what we're looking at, right? How can we make that more easier? Because if you look from a revenue perspective and where it lands, kind of funny to see the ME7 play mostly lands on the security part of the house.
And why is that?
That's the revenue part flows over. So if you look at ME5, then 44% is on the model work side. So it's more like a 50-50 balance what you got, because you got Power BI and Teams as the big part of ME5. Where you see all the security stuff of ME5 also there.
Defender,
and if you then move to ME7, that's ME5 plus the other 3 things. You got Entra Suite, you got Copilot, of course, and then you got Agent 365. And for me personally, but that's just me saying out loud, I'm thinking out loud, Agent 365 for me is a Purview on steroids. So the backend is basically a Purview backend. It's an identity backend where you're looking at. So yeah, that's why I see this as that play
more in that
in that space. So I think, and that's how we're looking. How do the roles land to that? Who's going to have the discussion? How and when? And that's why I think readiness is super important. Also, what we're now trying to achieve is that, to be honest, Corp is not really helping us with readiness within SME and C within EMEA.
Okay.
So we do it now by ourselves. And we got like Ronnie de Jong, you know him, of course, and I think you also know. Did some readiness training a few weeks ago on ME7, especially on the Entra Suite, because that was a blind spot, especially for AI workforce and Azure people. So we're trying to build it out and skill it out. So I think that's something... That's fun.
It is, yeah, it is. Skilling is becoming more and more important, not only internally to be able to sell the services, but also to bring us a little bit forward. So what I also discuss, and I work, let's say, more adjunctive to the major growth segment, where we don't have an ATS or we don't have all the resources available, where it's really good to say, okay, let's have a workshop with the customer because there is an abundance of everything that we offer.
Yeah.
And so regardless of the tool, where the space where you're in, bring everyone together in a team. Let's explain more about what's going on in the world, how the technology will be able to help you, because there's so much new stuff coming on and also ongoing during the same customer conversations. Yeah, it's also good to have, let's say, check in with your SEs, your SSPs, your ATSs in sometimes as well, to keep everybody informed or let's say educated on how to proceed forward.
Yeah, and I think also from that perspective, so we have a lot of internal skilling that has been, I think since the last signals have been exponentially increased with how many internal trainings there are. But also for a customer perspective, we often create our own webinars and our own sessions with customers, but there are also a lot of already ready materials that customers can sign up for, like the virtual training days. Yeah. And I noticed that we're not leveraging those types of conversations or those types of sessions that are already out there enough with our customers or bring it to our customers' attention, which could be helpful because it's scalable.
Yeah. What do you expect? So now we're in Q4, we're the final stretch. Usually, the last few years was been a bumpy ride at the end of the year, beginning of the new year. Do we expect something like this? I have a feeling we're quite steady. Now, I don't hear many rumors about a lot of things happening or shifting or whatsoever.
Yeah, with the changes, you mean?
Yeah, usually it's like we had like
Yeah, but
reorgs
often
and stuff like that.
Yeah, but often it's said, oh, not much is going to change, and then there's still a lot happening. But what I do like is that there's already some changes happening in product group, and that's already being communicated broader. So the change is, at least from a security
Clear,
perspective, already being fed into the organization instead of being a explosion at
Bombshell.
1st of July.
Yeah, and we got Hayat, of course, back.
Yeah.
Our good friend Hayat. We can say that, Ellen.
Yes.
We can say
Yeah,
that.
we can.
We can. Yeah.
Yeah, and she already announced it.
Yeah.
From some changes that are happening in product group, and also how she sets the new pillars.
What were the changes?
That we have separate pillars.
Pillars. Yeah.
And one of them, which affects myself, is that Intune and Purview are going to be in one data governance and management pillar.
Yeah. So,
nice.
but Intune is basically now on the AI workforce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the
So,
endpoint thing.
what does that then mean, right? So these are
That's interesting.
That's an interesting
Yeah.
fact, right?
Yeah.
How will it land? How will we incorporate that? I think it's good. I always seen Intune as a security solution, to be quite honest, because what kind of
Endpoint
apps
protection.
can I have? Conditional access, all that stuff. That's basically within Intune. So how do you cope with that? So for me, basically,
It's a logical step.
yeah, it would be a logical step. So it can also move the other way around. So as you also see that from July on, ME3 also gets MDO included. So that's also that the security step is going to be embedded into the ME3 suite. What's now in ME5 is going to move to ME7. So you get MDO. What's logical, I think, as a basis line of defense will also be included into that. So. And that are some of the things we sometimes overlook, because you see sometimes shifts in product, and if you look closely, you can also filter a little bit how it will turn out
For the next
eventually.
fiscal,
Yeah. And like these, it sounds like a small change, right? Putting MDO into ME3, but what does it mean for a seller that sells ME3?
Yeah.
Now he needs to talk about not only Intune, what's part of ME3, but also talk about
MDO.
MDO, Microsoft Defender for Office. So like DLP, like mail tips, and all the other stuff that you have within MDO.
And essential stuff, right? Because if you look at all the people that saying, oh, we need to have better security, we need to be on top of that. They already have it in the suite 9 out of 10 times. Starting with DLP, starting with labeling, everything that has to do with access. So it's for me, as I always translate it also towards my customer, it's cleaning up your attic. You need to start doing it at some point. So you better start now, because it will be coming more and more.
Yeah.
So maybe a question also to the both of you. Do you already use agents or some type of agents for your preparations?
Every day.
All right.
I created an agent, and it's an agent I really need. And it's called What Did I Miss? And it's an agent basically where I ask every day, what did I miss yesterday?
Yeah.
So I get like a whole bunch of tips and like, okay, you missed, let's say with Kelvin, I missed a conversation and you said you would follow up, but you didn't. That's an agent I run like
Personal
every morning.
assistant,
So it's an agent I created myself just for me, just to go like, okay, what did I miss?
Yeah, I still have one agent in the waiting queue that I want to create, which is one that creates draft emails, and then I just review them and then hopefully can click send directly. But one agent that I'm using often is a Purview Ask Me agent, because there's a lot of changes in the Purview on the Purview site, so especially related to licenses. That agent helps me give me the answer that I can provide to customers.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's kind of funny you say that, because I don't know I think a lot of you got like these emails from your managers, I think, but going like, oh, we need to step up on our own agent use.
Exactly.
Because I think it's threshold about 68%.
Yeah.
What is
a
the
little bit
threshold?
less.
So you need to make sure that your team is above the 68% coverage of agent usage on a daily basis.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
So there's a leaderboard list.
Yeah.
Not available to us for the folks, but available for leadership to see what the usage within your team is. Not for the particular agents as such, but more for the agentic uses that your teams have. So.
And I see that the enterprise commercial
Correct.
is on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing quite okay. So.
Who's the red one?
Services sales.
Okay.
And then we have enterprise partner solutions,
Yeah.
which is
which is
little bit
actually pretty
below.
good.
Yeah.
So there are a few agents which count for that usage.
Yeah,
so
but
not
at
all
work,
agents.
At work doesn't work, right?
No, correct.
Yeah.
So
I heard that,
not every agent works. So you need to be a little bit creative on that. Also think about recurring tasks, etc., etc. If you want to, let's say, help yourself win. But nevertheless, using agents is something which needs to become of your daily workflow. One of our colleagues at Corp also has his project Lobster, which he's talking about a lot. Is more or less the internal usage where we use the open source of Claw, where you can have the Claw pilot, let's say, to also do and perform tasks on your behalf, and that's going to the next fiscal is going to be more and more important. Also for your daily use, because we have more tasks at hand. We need to do more stuff together. You need to know more. So as you have your own personal assistant, you can also draft your tasks, schedule them, and just review them instead of having the prompt made ready for you.
Yeah.
So that will also come to our customers, but that also means that we need to prepare our customers even better with Purview, with ME7, with everything that has to what comes along
Agent
with that as well.
365, Entra Suite. It's also use your agent is also like a user.
Yeah.
So see it like that. So how do you secure your agent? What rights do it have? What can it do? What cannot? And that's, I think, the power of ME7. I think looking from a frontier firm perspective, it's something that we really look into. Team, we're almost out of time. Just one thing, I think it's very important. If you are here at the office, and if you go to the coffee company, you will see on the glass, you will see 2 magic paper sheets. And you know what that is about?
No, I saw some names on there.
Yeah, they want to have another name for the coffee company. I thought coffee company is great. Everybody understands, but it needs to be something else. So
Coffee company just in our office,
in our
or
office,
in general?
no, in our office, because coffee company was a brand, and this is not the brand coffee company
No.
anymore. It's been that for many years already. Thank you for paying attention, Ellen.
Where is the sign?
yeah. So we still call it coffee company, but it's not a coffee company. So now we need to think of a new.
We can think of new names.
You can think of a new name. So if you know a new
And
name,
we're not allowed to use Copilot.
you can try. You can try. So I thought of Fika NL.
Fika, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what Fika is?
Yeah, my cat is called Fika.
Okay, but what does it mean?
It means coffee with a sandwich, like a specific sandwich.
It's a coffee moment. It's a Swedish thing, right? In Sweden they got Fika.
Yeah.
And the coffee company in Sweden, if you go to the office, is called Fika Fika. No, that's really that's true.
Okay,
So
nice.
I thought Fika
So
NL.
you wrote that down?
I wrote that down.
Okay, I'm going to write something down as well. Let me think about it.
I think somebody wrote down something with a sip or something. I don't know, sip a coffee or
Review it and
Oh, I like
So
that.
if you
We're going to have a coffee and then we're going to write down something
you're
as
going to
well.
think about
Creative
that and just think about what would be feasible, what would be a good name. So write it down. And I don't know if there's a price attached to it. We can, of course, give somebody a
lifetime
prize.
of free coffee.
Yeah.
Before we're going into the songs, I have a few announcements that
Yes,
are
please
upcoming.
do.
So the signals are already closed and out there. So I think those will be announced and shared in the teams this week or next week. Then at 9:30 we have the Frontier Cup Award ceremony of the last quarter.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm excited what's coming up there. Then on the 20th of May, there's a Microsoft NL Family event. I'm not sure if you signed up. You were able to sign up till the 8th of May. But maybe if you are very nice, then you can still attend. Because
What is
from
that?
2 p.m. up until 5 p.m., you can bring your kids, your niece, your aunts, your parents, your grandparents to the office.
Why?
Because then they can see where you work.
What you do in a day.
What you're
I don't
actually
want to
doing.
bring my kids
What
to the
do you
office.
do? Yeah.
They can get a guided tour in the Microsoft office.
Really?
And they can work in Dream Space. So there's a lot going on from 2 p.m. up until 5 p.m. on the 20th of May.
The 20th of May.
Yeah, so
Okay.
next week.
That's next week. Okay, cool.
And then the last thing, the Platinum and Gold Award nominations are open.
Yeah.
I can surely recommend people.
Yeah,
to-
you're award-winning Ellen, of course, Platinum Award
It
2
used
years
to be,
ago.
Used to be.
Yeah.
But I can definitely recommend to think about who is in your environment. Who do you know that actually should be awarded there? Because I think we are a bit Dutch with all of us. That
Yeah,
we're
we need
not
to be more let's say,
Putting people in the
festive about
spotlight.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, think of a country.
Yeah.
We need to be more
Yeah.
like
You need to be
a
more
little bit more. I
Spanish,
want to.
Italian,
No, I want to
Southern
say
European.
a country, but think about chauvinistes. I'm not saying a country,
Yeah.
but be more chauvinistes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's good to think about who in your environment, who in your team, who you're working with should actually be nominated.
It's a sunny day.
Yeah.
Look
To
get that
ahead,
chance.
nominate
Yeah.
the person that you love working with.
Yeah.
So
Think of a good reason why.
yeah, yeah.
and write it down because it's
Yeah.
very easy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a 3-step.
Yeah, and of course, an important day. What is the days for you that you had to share with us?
The days.
The updates.
The updates on
Yeah,
the
these
day.
were the dates.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, no, these
perfect,
were all the
perfect,
updates.
perfect. And then, of course,
Yeah.
we got the 23rd of May coming up. And then we have our beautiful Ellen. It's going to be the bride.
Interesting, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're going to get married. So,
Yes, yeah.
so next week, we're still here. You already were dodging the ball for next week,
Yeah,
I heard.
might be online
You might be online. So why is that?
because there's still a lot on my plate.
Yeah, okay.
Q4,
Q4.
Now we call it Q wedding.
Q wedding as well.
Yeah. So have fun. This
Yeah.
one especially for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And see you next week.
Where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Tell him if you see him, baby. If you see him, tell him he should. Why is this beautiful man waiting for me to get over? He already tested my patience. I only see me taking down with other women that ain't me, but I've been refusing and I can't just wait till I got my hands on him. I'ma tell him I'm too for how long. He got me waiting, anticipating, praying to the Lord to give him to my loving arms. And it's my frustration. Sneak me, completely. All my heart yearns for you. Is he far away? Is he yours? This man is testing me. Help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Tell him if you see him, baby. If you see him, tell him he should have. I'm doing all the acrobatics, unzipping my dress at 2 a.m. and I'm tired of living like this. He must be out to get it ready, trying to fix up his tie. Hello, this way your wife this way. Till I get your heart going, I'ma turn it up to how much I'm gonna love ya. No one above ya. Pray to the Lord to hurry you along. Baby, I ain't in a rush. Just need me, completely. All my heart yearns for you. Is he far away? Is he okay? This man is testing me. Help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Tell him if you see him, baby. If you see him, tell him he should have. Tell him I'm tell him I'm kind. Tell him I'm fine. Tell him I got brown eyes and a brown fitted. If he doesn't find me now, I'm gonna die. No pity. Hurry up, yes. I want it. I'm like a ring. I'ma take a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I'm like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around and talk about it. And when the day is forgive me, call it, I can never doubt it. Until death, I do. Is he a bye. This man is testing me. Help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Tell him that my grandma said it.
Your husband is coming.